It is September 7, and the plan for today is doing short little trails all over the place, I think. So this first one is called Jasper House, and it's a fur trading historical place that we'll see soon. There's fresh snow on the mountain, so it was pretty chilly last night. But thankfully I get to live in a camper now on my camping trips. In 1813, the Northwest Company built Rocky Mountain House on Brule Lake as a provision depot for brigades crossing the Athabasca Pass to the Pacific. When Jasper House took command of the post in 1817, it became known as Jasper's House, to avoid confusion with Rocky Mountain House on the Saskatchewan. The Hudson's Bay Company moved Jasper House upriver to this site in 1829. The post was located where canoes or boats could go no further upriver. Anyone planning to cross the mountains had to travel by horseback or use snowshoes. Food for the brigades was stockpiled and horses were kept ready for the difficult journey across the mountains. A thriving fur trade with local Aboriginal people took place. The use of Athabasca and Yellowhead Passes declined as shipping by sea to western North America replaced the transcontinental route. Jasper House operated sporadically until the Hudson's Bay Company officially closed the post in 1884. That was a little disappointing that there's no actual house left, but at least you could see the site where all the activity was. And just for the record, we are heading east of the town of Jasper today, and it's still considered Jasper National Park. Now we are going on the Pocahontas Trail. There's an upper loop and a lower loop. I love their signage here. Should we do the upper or the lower route first? All right, upper. Get the hardest part over with first. In Genesis 2, God said, "Hey, it's not good for man to be alone. I will make for him a helper or a helpmeet comparable to him." Well, did you know that the word helpmeet is mentioned 19 times in the Bible, and 15 of those times is when Israel is in trouble and God is sending them rescuing help? The 3 other times it's mentioned is when Israel was searching for military aid. Okay, this is some serious elevation gain. It is almost straight up. At least there's roots for grips. We need signage. This way or that way? Oh, neat. A miner's cart. Pocahontas was the company town for Jasper Park Collieries Limited, which began to mine coal here in 1910. The town was named after a very successful coal town in Virginia, but did not share the same success. The company closed the mine in 1921 when it could no longer compete for a share of the coal market. For 10 years, this closely knit community was home to miners and their families. They lived in small 3- and 4-room cottages with modern electric lighting, but fetched water from faucets in the streets. Single miners lived in a boarding house, and children went to a private one-room school paid for by the miners' wages. Pocahontas and families are long gone, but the mountain wilderness that surrounded them remains, preserved now and for the future in Jasper National Park. So, God didn't create a wife just to be a butler and slave. Oh, no, no, no. We women were created to be a powerful rescuing help to mankind. Specifically in the work of God, with your family, in your ministry, and with your whole life. A bench facing what? Just some shrubs, trees. This looks like it might be interesting. Oh. Some kind of old building was here. History. Trees now growing up where there used to be a building. That tells you it's old. Oh, it's the Powerhouse this way. This was the Powerhouse, whatever that means. Oh no.
This is where they had the cars going up and down to collect the ore and bring it down.
Oh, neat. That's what a powerhouse is. Oh, this is cool. An old shaft. We're not allowed to enter it though. Okay, here's a scoop. The Pocahontas Trail, the upper trail, don't even bother doing it. I'm not even gonna give it a rating. We weren't sure if we were following animal trails or the actual trail, and there was no signage, and it was really, really steep getting up. And it wasn't that spectacular at the top. So I'll save you the effort and just don't do it. But the lower one is nice, paved. It's got some history, pretty. I'm not a wimp. I just don't think the general public should do that upper one. It's not, there's more exotic hikes out there. So ladies, tell me what you feel your ministry is. My ministry was caring for the sick for 25 years, and now I feel like I want to tell about Jesus to the whole world. And it's such a fun assignment that God has placed on my heart, hiking and talking about him. I couldn't be happier. So those are my ministries. I was never blessed to find the perfect man to marry, so I can't, well, I guess I take care of family as in parents, but I never had my own family. Anyway, tell me what your ministry is, and know that you are very special to God. He created you for specific purposes. So until my next epic adventure, assalamu alaikum, shalom, peace.